Hello everyone, welcome back to the 6th episode of Search of Leo Unwind with me in Diablo 4. In the last episode, we've finally encountered the High Priest of the Cathedral, who wants us to get a sighting of said Lilith appearance, and we are also approached by a sort of outcast monk confronting us about our own corruption through Lilith's blood. We are at a crossroad to choose between faith and unsettling corruption, I think. So for the time being, I came back to Nevsk, and I'm deciding to go for the artifact that the outcast monk requested of me. So that we can see what exactly he is having planned for us. So the child's call is relatively far away. Let's go first upgrade our potion. Zlatka.
Find somewhere else to get warm. I was here first.
Okay, not you. Maybe it's here? Okay. Oh, this is a big pot. Baroka. I want to increase the potency of my healing potion.
Well, you certainly have the look of someone who spends a lot of time in the wilds. I expect you'll also want some of my elixirs, but let's focus on your healing potion for now. I have some extra materials we can use this time. If you want to improve your healing potion further or craft any elixirs, you'll need to source your own ingredients. I'll not leave these walls. Never again.
So cost is 5,000 gold. Alright. So this is why we need all the herbs. Okay. Now this is done. Let's go after the artifact. So before we go any further, there's another side quest. What happened here? Another monk? What happened?
Do not underestimate her.
Okay. Heron. Calm down, old man. What ails you?
A mad woman with an axe. She massacred my knights like they were children. Her face was pained, as if she could not stop herself. The axe, it seemed to feed on the blood. Someone must separate her from that accursed axe. The town militia won't stand a chance.
Uh-oh. Was this the woman we helped finding the axe of Butcher? What are these knights to you?
They served as both protectors and as observers I trusted with my work.
So this woman should be in this red cellar. Well, let's go have a look.
You! Anyone but you! Stay back!
This one begged for mercy. Now she feasts on human flesh.
Is it done?
This is it? Why anyone but me? The threat is no more.
Magdalena, light be damned, how did this come to pass? I need your help, and we haven't much time. We'll need to purge the demon from the blade before it can be destroyed. Meet me in the crags of Illwind. My study there is on hallowed ground. There is no safer place to perform the incantation.
Okay, one ritual after another one. What caused Magdalena to do this?
The woodsman's axe. I thought it dangerous, sure, but possessed by a fiend, never would I have guessed. There is little knowledge concerning such a blasphemous artifact. I'll need to visit my study to gather my thoughts.
Who are you?
I am Perrin, master of the forbidden, sanctioned scribe for the church. My charge is to study the great enemy in all manifestations.
Sounds like a perfect recipe to be corrupted. I knew Magdalena. I helped her in Nevsk.
Magdalena has been in my employ for years. It pains me greatly to know what has happened. If such an artifact was found in Nevsk, I will see that town burned to the ground, and the earth salted. Who knows what other foul things slithered out of that town?
I'm not liking it so far. But what's done's been done. Let's move on. The wounded guard was gone. Okay. Let's ride on. Okay, what is happening here?
Let's show me mercy! You're a saint! Oh, no!
Wouldn't have made it without you.
need more time.
I beg you!
Not ready yet.
Okay. I tried to do better, but sorry.
Not ready yet.
Okay. So this is where we will encounter the demon in the axe.
You made it. Let us move quickly before we draw unwanted attention.
Okay.
Here in my study, I have been permitted to research the occult. If we displace the demon bound to the axe, perhaps we can then see it destroyed. Take the woodsman's axe from the table.
What? Why me? Okay.
Place the axe in the holy water. There's no telling what the demon will do once we begin. Heavenly Father in Arius, let us drive out the demon in our midst. Grant us your faith for the for the pit. Please, Father of fathers, grace us with your holy light.
This was the Woodman. Okay. Seems we actually did destroy the weapon.
We did it. The axe is no more. I know not what has become of the souls of its victims. We can but pray they have found the light.
Okay, so this was not really dark for now. So this is another puzzle, I think. Okay, so not really a puzzle. But some goodies. So this is a dungeon. Should we go? Why not? Okay. The environment is really convincing.
Can't carry anymore. What is this? Can't carry anymore. Not ready yet.
Okay, this gate is locked. So this is one of the mechanism, sorry. Okay, so we need to find a second one, which is probably here. Okay, that's a lot of money. Okay, now both mechanisms has been activated. Let's see what lies behind. We are slowly turning into a pointless build.
Not ready yet.
Mother told me not to go, but the cathedral refused to tell us anything about Father. What I found was much worse than I expected. The Knights Penitent are either dead or roaming the halls as monstrosities. I watched them for days until I found one that had my father's limp. I approached and pleaded with him to come home. The creature that had been my father attacked, and I stabbed him to escape. I couldn't see anything left of my father in the monster's eyes. Only pain and rage. Mother was right. I never should have come here.
Okay, heartbreaking journal. This is a trap. Okay. I'm getting better at this. My vigor spending spell gives me block, so it makes me harder to damage, and I have a critical strike booster, and also I have AoE and dots. Okay. So I still need to destroy the last blood boils.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
Alright, so this is our very first dungeon experience. Kinda like the classical rift back in Diablo 3. And also it is the very first time I start to figure out the mechanics of my skills and of my very rudimentary build of Spiritborn. The game starts to get really fine apart from the storyline development. So I think this is a good time to stop. Unfortunately, we didn't get to the artifacts, you know, looking by the priest who offers to purge us. But a very first dungeon experience is pretty good. And the basic mechanics of this class is pretty fun to play till now. So I think I'm gonna go back to town. So we locked 2 new features by this dungeon run, I think. So this can modify gears. Okay, so we got recipes. Can also improve rare and legendary items with powerful affix. Alright guys, thank you for joining with me for this episode. I hope this has relaxed you as it relaxed me to play and bring you guys along with me. In next episodes we will try to capture the artifact that the monk is asked of us to get him, and let's see what is reserved for us. Is he really a good guy, or something really dark is pending?
Hello.
So thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.